Hello, how are you? My name is Solomon Gumunyu, and today I'm be taking you through this course, Certificate in Digital Marketing. And I'm with Elsie, who will be taking you through the introduction. But I'm just going to give you the overview of what digital marketing is. So let's go through this course. So, an overview of the digital marketing course. This is a certificate which is going to last you 12 weeks, and this is a 12-week course, and it's comprised of comprehensive online coursework, and it has got 5 in-person practical sessions, and it is designed to equip learners with hands-on skills and real-world strategies in key areas such as social media marketing, SEO, content creation, email marketing, analytics, and digital advertising. So I'll be taking you through all this, and this is a blend of theory and practice. Participants will gain confidence to plan, execute, and measure digital campaigns effectively. The 5 practical sessions will provide personalized mentorship, portfolio development, and ensuring every graduate is industry ready and capable of delivering measurable results. So we are going to cover topics, about 7 topics, and our first topic is going to be introduction to digital marketing. Our second one will be social media marketing. Our third one will be Google advertising. And we are going to also look at content creation. How do you create content? And how do you create what we call a content calendar so that you'll be able to plan, to do a 6-month plan, to do a 12-month plan, to do a 3 years plan, whatsoever plan that you want, we will actually show you how you do a content calendar. The next thing that we are going to show you is analytics and reporting. How do you report? How do you analyze data? How do you analyze traffic that's coming to you? And the other thing we are going to look is search engine optimization. How can you rank your website at the top? And we are also going to look at Canva designing. How do you design using Canva? How do you design flyers, and how do you design videos? So this is what we are going to look at. These are the topics that are going to be covered. So get ready for the next session. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elsie, and I'll also be taking you on this course of digital marketing. And today we are looking at the introduction to digital marketing. So, what is digital marketing? Digital marketing refers to the use of digital channels to promote or market products and services to consumers and businesses. So, why is digital marketing important? If we look back in the day, we used to advertise via flyers or newspapers, and this was a problem because it would only reach a limited amount of people. But in today's world, where everything is almost digital, we have an advantage of using different platforms like social media, and we can use Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, which helps us reach a wider audience, which can be even global, and target a specific demographic of people, and we can also track our results. So now stay tuned for the next lesson on the marketing funnel.
Welcome back. I'm gonna be taking you through the marketing funnel, and it's gonna be interesting because the marketing funnel is the way we market as digital marketers. And I know you're gonna enjoy this, and I know I'm gonna be explaining how it works, and each stage you'll know how it functions. And I'm gonna also be teaching you how do you target and retarget clients using the marketing funnel. So the first top level that you see, we call it the top level funnel, which is the awareness stage. So the human mind, the way it functions, you need to let them be aware of a product. Before they buy, they just need to be aware of a product. So the awareness stage is whereby they are being aware of a product. You are creating an awareness of a product. So after you create awareness of a product, this is whereby you can have 100,000 people being aware that you sell handbags, that you sell cars, that you sell cell phones. So 100,000 people can be aware, but it goes narrow now, because out of 100,000 people, you can get 20,000 people who are now considering your product. So this is where we get to a consideration stage. This is where there is lots of engagements, lots of comments, lots of likes. People are asking for your locations. People are asking of maybe how does it function? How does this product work? Or where are you found? What is your location? So this is the consideration stage. And after the consideration stage, we now have maybe a few people. They can be 100, they can be 50, they can be 20, whom we have now converted into sales. So this is how the marketing funnel works. So we call the awareness stage, we call it the top level funnel. The consideration stage, we call it the middle level funnel. Then the conversion stage, we call it the bottom level funnel. After they've become sales, they become loyal to your product because already they have tested your product and they have loved your product and they become loyal to your product. But they don't only become loyal. What do? They also become brand ambassadors of that product. They can refer you to another person. They can refer you. They can refer the product to another person, and the chain goes over and over and over. But I'm also gonna be showing you how you use the marketing funnel on Facebook, on Instagram, on any types of digital marketing portfolio. We are gonna look at Google advertising. How do you advertise on Google platforms? How do you use the marketing funnel, and how do you create an awareness, a consideration, or how do you create a sale? So it's going to be interesting, and I'm going to be teaching you step by step on there how to do it. Even on our practical sessions, we'll be doing step by step on how do we do it. So stay tuned for my next lesson. Thank you. Welcome back. So now we are looking at social media marketing. What is social media marketing? So social media marketing is a form of internet marketing that includes composing and sharing content on social media channels and networks. So you see that we have different types of social media channels. And the social media channels that we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have TikTok, we have YouTube. And throughout this course, we are going to be looking individualistic at all these platforms, and we are going to be looking at them and seeing how they function, how the algorithms works, and how we can take advantage of these platforms. And we are going to be looking at the different types of platforms, how they were created, and how we can take advantage of them. So this is going to be an interesting course, and we are going to learn a lot in terms of how to really get effective results and how to advertise effectively when it comes to social media marketing. So stay tuned for my next lesson. So these are some of the techniques that you're going to learn. So you're going to learn how to create engaging organic content. You are also going to learn how to run targeted social media ads. You are also going to learn how to collaborate with influencers and expand your reach. You are also going to learn how to use analytics to track growth and engagement. So these are some of the techniques that are included in this course. And this is one of the most powerful course because it will teach you practically on how you can do all these, and you will learn also how to track results, how to do analytics for decision making. So stay tuned for the next course. Welcome back. So what are the other types of digital marketing channels that you're going to learn? We are also going to do Google advertising. So Google advertising, will be looking at how do you advertise on YouTube? How do you even monetize YouTube? We are also going to look at how do you do Google campaigns, display campaigns. How do you do search campaigns on Google? We are also going to look at content marketing. How do you create engaging, valuable content? And we are going to also look into email marketing. How do you do newsletters? And we are also going to look into mobile marketing. So this is going to be amazing. And stay tuned for my next lesson. So I love this lesson, content marketing. The nowadays we say content is king. So we want to learn how do we do content marketing. So we have a practical on this for the course. So we are going to do it in practical. How do we create content? But what is content marketing? So content marketing, you see that content marketing is the creation and distributing of valuable, relevant content to attract and engage an audience. So when you're looking at content marketing, it has to be valuable, it has to be relevant, but above all, it has to be attractive and engaging. So content marketing is what is the main thing when it comes to digital marketing now, because without content you can't post your ad on Instagram, without content you can't do your video on TikTok. So content, it has to be valuable, it has to be relevant, it has to be attractive. So this, I want you to see me in my practicals where I'll be in person training you on how you create creative content, how you create valuable content, and how your content has to be attractive to engage an audience. So stay tuned for my next lesson. Welcome back. So the other thing that we are going to look into is influencer marketing. So influencer marketing is a collaboration with individuals who have a large social following to promote products or services. So I'm going to show you how you can choose the right influencer based on your budget and target audience. How do you do sponsored content with influencers, and videos featuring your product? How do you do affiliate programs, influencers, and a commission for each sale they drive? So I'm going to be showing you how influencer marketing works. And we have a lot of influencers, especially here in Zimbabwe. We have a lot of influencers, and I'm going to show you how do you choose a certain influencer, the right one, based on your budget and based on your audience. So stay tuned for my next session. So that's it, guys, from me for the introduction to digital marketing. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. But what I want you to do is to ask me questions. But what I want you to do also is to enroll into the certificate in digital marketing. This is 3 months, and we have worth of content. And you will see when you go to module 2, module 3, and we are also gonna meet 5 practicals, which are gonna be wonderful. These are practicals where I'll be training you step by step on how do you do it on Facebook, how do you do it on Instagram, how do you do it on TikTok, how do you do it on Google advertising, and it's gonna be amazing. How do you design flyers? You're gonna learn a lot in these 3 months. So join, enroll now. Do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it today. Enroll now and make sure you are part and parcel of this digital marketing course. It's gonna be interesting. We are also gonna look into the digital world, and we are also going to look into AI advertising, AI tools to use in this 2026. So enjoy, and let's do it. Let's enroll now. Thank you so much.